Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Today I'm going to be ranking the Led Zeppelin albums, just their studio albums, from my least favorite side, vinyl side, to my favorite vinyl side. So it's just the studio albums. I'm not including Coda or any live albums, or just the studio albums. And my buddy Glenn Kellaway from the basement, I think a couple of weeks ago, he ranked all of the Beatles sides from his least favorite to his favorite. And so I will be doing the Beatles in the future, and also up next on Paul McCartney's birthday on June 18th, I will be doing Paul McCartney and Wings up to Tug of War, because that was the final album that I ever bought of his on vinyl. And I have ranked, I've done this in the past, like I've ranked the albums, like my favorite side 1 or side 2. But this is going to be fun, at least for me, to rank all of the Led Zeppelin albums from my least favorite vinyl side to my favorite. And just remember, I love Led Zeppelin. Even my least favorite album side, I still really love. Just not as much as the ones I love more. So number 18 for me is In Through the Outdoors side 1. In the Evening, I love the song. The only thing that's always annoyed me about it is Robert Plant's vocals being so buried in the mix. And I know a lot of people bash Hot Dog, but I've always enjoyed it. It's, they're having a bit of fun doing a 50s kind of a track. My least favorite song on that side is Fool in the Rain. It's just never been one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs. So that's number 18. Number 17, Presents, side 2. Find it here on my list. Yeah, Nobody's Fault But Mine. It's a classic. Candy Store Rock is one of my least favorite Led Zeppelin songs, once again. Hot Song for Nowhere I like a lot more than I used to in the past. And T for One is Led Zeppelin doing the blues the way they do the blues superbly. So yeah, overall it's a great album side, but one of my least favorites for Led Zeppelin. Number 16, In Through the Outdoor, side 2. Yeah, Carouselambra. I can't even pronounce it. Once again, I like it more than I did when the album was first released, but it still seems a bit of a hodgepodge of music ideas and doesn't fully work for me, but still I do enjoy the track. All My Love is beautiful. It's a tribute to Robert Plant's son, who sadly passed away at a very young age. And I'm Gonna Crawl is, I feel, one of Led Zeppelin's most underrated songs, with excellent vocals by Robert Plant. Number 15, Presents, side 1. Let me find it here on my list. Achilles' Last Stand is, of course, it's known as a Led Zeppelin classic for a good reason, with all of the layered guitars in it and Robert's great vocals. For Your Life I really enjoy. Royal Orleans is, once again, not one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs, so it ends side 1. If side 1 had a better song instead of Royal Orleans to end it, then the ranking would be much higher in the rankings. But yeah, that's side 1. At number 14, Led Zeppelin 2, side 2. Now most of these, I don't even have to look at the list, but just to make sure I don't make a mistake here. Yeah, it's great. The only weak spot for me on it is the drum solo, which is kind of, fun to listen to once or twice, but if you're playing that side a lot, you kind of do want to skip it, and I rarely do skip songs. I like listening to the whole album. So, you have to go through this great drum solo, but still that's, 4 minutes or 3 minutes of drumming, and I'd rather listen to Jimmy Page's guitar along with the drums. Number 13. Now I know this would be higher up on quite a few other lists, but not mine. Houses of the Holy, Side 2. I love Dancing Days. I'm not going to even bother with that Jamaican titled song because I always screw it up, but I enjoy it. I really do. I love it. No Quarter. I know it's a classic, but I've never totally, I like it. I like it a lot, but I just don't love it. And The Ocean is awesome. I love it. And then number 12, Led Zeppelin 3, Side 2, the acoustic side. I love it. Yeah, Gallows Pole, Tangerine, That's the Way, Bron Stomp. Hats Off to Roy Harper, which I know is a lot of Led Zeppelin fans, one of their least favorite Led Zeppelin songs. I love it. I always have loved it. So it's an excellent side. It's just one of my least favorites because Led Zeppelin has a lot of great sides. Yeah, so I would say all the way, from Led Zeppelin 3, side 2 at number 12, all the way to number 1, I love all of the sides. So we are at number 11 is Houses of the Holy, side 1. Yeah, once again, I think most Led Zeppelin fans probably like that side more than I do. Over the Hills and Far Away, for me, contains my least favorite Jimmy Page guitar solo. I'm sure I get some comments about that in the comment section below. The song remains the same, great opener. The Rain song is great. And the Crunge, I love the Crunge. Once again, it's kind of like Hot Dog. They're not being that serious. They're trying to do a James Brown kind of funky track. Maybe they failed at it, but for me, I enjoy it. Number 10. This is the really good stuff. Number 10, Physical Graffiti, Side 4. They're all winners to me. Night Flight, the Wonton song, Boogie with Stu, and even Black Country Woman. I love those tracks. And Sick Again is once again one of my, I feel is one of Led Zeppelin's most underrated songs. Excellent album closer. Really, it's almost like a grunge, like the first grunge rock song. It's so dirty. Number 9 is Led Zeppelin 3, Side 1. One of the greatest album openers ever, Immigrant Song, Friends, Celebration Day, Since I've Been Loving You, and once again another, I feel, underrated Led Zeppelin song, Out on the Tiles. The perfect album side. But there's better Led Zeppelin album sides for me. Number 8, Led Zeppelin 4, Side, or Zoso, or whatever you want to call it. Led Zeppelin 4, Side 2. I almost feel guilty, it's not low on the list, but I'm sure other people would rank it higher. Misty Mountain Hop, Going to California, When the Levee Breaks. The only, the weakest song on the whole album, I feel, is Four Sticks, although it's still, I still really enjoy the track. But, yep, Side 2, Led Zeppelin 4. Number 7, Led Zeppelin, their debut album, Side 2. Your Time Is Gonna Come, Black Mountain Side, Communication Breakdown, I Can't Quit You, Baby. And How Many More Times, which is my all-time favorite Led Zeppelin song. Very strong side, excellent. But it's number 7. Number 6, Physical Graffiti, Side 2, with the great Kashmir and Houses of the Holy and Trampled Underfoot. I didn't even look at my sheet of paper. I'm a Led Zeppelin expert. But yeah, what can you say? I could see that being actually quite a few Led Zeppelin fans' number 1. or number 2. Number 5, from their debut album, Led Zeppelin, Side 1. Not a bad side. Good Times, Bad Times, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, You Shook Me, and Dazed and Confused. Pretty good for, you know, a very first album and very first album side. Just amazing. Number 4, Led Zeppelin 2, Side 1. Oh, I disagree with that. I can disagree with myself. that does happen because I did these rankings yesterday, the Paul McCartney and Wings one and Led Zeppelin. And first thing in the morning, having my coffee, I'm looking over the Paul McCartney rankings and I'm thinking, that's not right. you change your mind the very next day. Even with this one, this morning I did change one of them. Yeah, Whole Lot of Love, What Is and What Should Never Be, The Lemon Song, and once again, I feel one of Led Zeppelin's most underrated songs, Thank You. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. When mountains crumble to the sea, there'll still be... Did you hear that? Sorry. I won't sing anymore. Number 3. Here we go, the top 3. Led Zeppelin 4, or Zoso. Side 1. Not a bad side. Black Dog, Rock and Roll, The Battle of Evermore, and some song called Stairway to Heaven. And I think that would probably be... Yeah, I'm hoping, you know, some of you out there make a list. I know it's a lot of typing, but I do read every comment, and I really do appreciate it. I feel that would probably be the number 1 ranking for most Led Zeppelin songs, fans. Number 2 and number 1 are both from the same album. Number 2, Physical Graffiti, Side 3. Yeah, what a great album side. And In the Light, Down by the Seaside, of course, and 10 Years Gone. Once again, a short little instrumental by Jimmy Page, really nice. But 10 Years Gone, I used to say that it's one of Led Zeppelin's most underrated songs, maybe their most underrated song. But I think it's grown in stature over the years, and I don't even know if you could say that it's underrated anymore. But that being said, you know, for the average Led Zeppelin fans that, you know, just knows them for their big hits, you know, like for Kashmir, Whole Lot of Love, Stairway to Heaven, you know, quite a few, not quite a few, but some of them would not even know the song. So it is underrated. And for me, just for me, maybe not for you, it's okay. We can have different opinions on music. Number 1 is Physical Graffiti Side 1 with Custard Pie, The Rover, and In My Time of Dying. Yeah, great rockin' side. So that's it. I would love your thoughts in the comment section below on your favorite Led Zeppelin. You know, even if you don't want to do a lot of typing, just let me know your maybe 2 or 3 favorite Led Zeppelin album sides and your least favorite. So that's it. I would love your thoughts in the comment section below on your favorite Led Zeppelin album sides and your least favorite. And coming up, like I said, is I'll be ranking all of the Paul McCartney and Wings albums up to Tug of War on his birthday, June 18th, his 80th birthday. And so, hope you check that out too. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.